Hey, thank you for tuning in to Minding Your Business with the Lancaster Chamber of Commerce. I'm Chris Spiker. We're going to interview Gary Bell and Karen Miller Bell of Miller Bell Media, proud chamber members. Hey, welcome.
Thank you, Chris.
Thank you for having us. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. First show of the new year. How about that?
Kick it off.
That's great.
With our all-stars here. So you guys have done some movie magic. I mean, you've been around,
Right.
and you've always been in the business, promotion.
We've done
Production.
TV commercials, we've done social
Infomercials,
media,
corporate
web
videos.
videos, training videos. We've been doing this for over 20 years. And now we did a movie.
And you did a movie.
Yes.
And it's called Game Over.
Correct.
Right.
Correct. We published and produced the movie last year, and it's been on Amazon Prime since July
July
of
25th is when it,
2018.
of 2019.
2019.
Yeah, July 25th, 2019 is when it was live on Amazon Prime, and it's been streamed over 1 million minutes so far.
Which is about 11,000 views.
I got questions. I got questions.
We have answers.
How did you come up with the idea to make a movie?
Okay, all right. That goes back to me. A lot of people don't know this, but I am an avid video gamer.
Ah.
All the Call of Duty, first-person shooter, that's me, Modern Warfare now.
Okay, and tell me when there's a spoiler alert coming up, because there are some things about the movie that you want them to see the movie.
Right.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so
I want them to see the
don't
movie.
give away too
That
much.
was my inspiration for the movie, from playing these video games and listening to the online chatter from these guys, because these guys would get so frustrated from losing
Right.
that they would threaten people, and you would also
Wow.
read the headlines where actually someone would go to somebody's house and do harm to them because they lost at a video game.
In a game.
In
At a game, right.
Yeah.
And so I said to myself, I said, what if some guys online threatened the wrong guy who happened to be a vet with severe PTSD, and his specialty was hacking and tracking down IP addresses from online chatter.
Wow.
And so that was the whole premise
That was,
of
the
it.
whole, that was the whole premise of Game
Gary started
Over.
writing.
It started out as a
It
book.
started out as a book. He was starting to write it as a book, and then he had me read it, and I said, you know, this would actually make a good web series. We were thinking about at first, breaking it down into little 3 to 5 minute segments.
Right, and so I had my main character, which was Lieutenant Colonel Pierce, and Josh Hartley, who's been with me for years. Josh is like family. He's been with us for about 20 years,
Yeah,
really.
he's worked for
And he's
us in a
Steve
lot
in
of
all the Camacho
capacities.
commercials, by the way.
Ah.
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
So, you know, instead of saying he, Josh said, well, what if we turned it into, you know, I wanted him for the lead character and turned it into I. And so Josh came in and he kind of helped with the screenplay adaptation for it. And that's how his character developed. And then I was working with Ken Harris doing some music, who is Detective Jones, and I brought him in to be the lead detective on it. And then from there, as we started shooting, other people started seeing what was evolving, and people just started coming in. You know, Gus Camacho, Ronald Camacho, they've been invaluable.
Yeah.
And
Yes,
he's
yes.
also in the movie.
He's in the movie. Both
as
of them are
Captain
in the movie.
Montoya, you know. And everybody just stepped up and wanted to be part of it. Gabriella Goldie.
Big part.
Yeah,
big part.
big
Kendra
part.
Kuhnhofer. You know, this other rapper named Gage Loke, who plays the bum, and his daughter. And, you know, people, they saw what was unfolding, and they wanted to be part of this. And so, as they wanted to be part and came to us, we started writing parts for them. Because we'd shoot a little bit, then we write a little more. Shoot a little bit, write a little more.
So it was very organic
Yeah.
script.
It has nice flow. It has a continuity.
Mm-hmm.
It's a very. How did you get on Amazon Prime?
Well, the thing of it is, there's a couple of ways to get on Amazon Prime. You can use what's called an aggregator, and then you can pay them some pretty good money and get on. But I did a little research, and I found this thing called Prime Mezzanine. And so Prime Mezzanine, as long as you can adhere to their standards, their codex, their strict graphics, and all of what they require, because
It's
like
pages
100
and
pages
pages of technical
of
stuff.
technical stuff that you have to go through
go
to adhere with them every step of the way. And I said, you know, I can do this. And so that's what I did. See, a lot of people don't know, this whole production, the whole movie that you saw, was done with a total production crew of 4 people.
I was wondering.
Yes.
4
people.
people. We did the whole thing,
Production.
from the shooting, the editing, to the sound, to the lighting.
I'm not going to have my own makeup person.
No, the actors had to do their own
They had
makeup.
to do their own makeup. And we had a lot of good actors come from Los Angeles as
Yes,
well.
yes.
Corey Johnson, who played the lead gamer. Justin Adams, who is a heck of a rock musician, plays at the Whiskey and all those clubs like that. You know.
Small world.
Yeah.
It is.
And we're an hour
It is.
away from everywhere.
Yeah.
And
Julia
there's so
and
much
Tierra,
talent that's
you know.
out there. There's a lot of talent here in the Valley. Over half of the people in the movie are from the Antelope Valley.
Yeah,
So
we had a cast and crew of like
uh,
39 people.
Right.
Wow.
We
In this movie.
did some auditions at the Performing Arts School that's over by Harbor
In the
Freight,
marketplace,
yeah, in the
yeah.
marketplace.
Yeah, Meecher's
and
place,
4 of the actors we got from those auditions. And then we put out to Craigslist, and several actors we got from there, not only down below, but again out here. So there's a lot of talent.
Because they saw what
that's
was
here.
going on, and they liked it, and they wanted to be involved with it.
So if somebody has an idea or a question, anything to do with promotion, production, films, commercials, they could give you a call.
Right, exactly. And see, putting the movie on Prime is just one phase of it. And next comes the promotion part of it. So what I've been doing, we've all been doing self-promotion.
Yeah.
And we've been doing it through Google ads, Instagram ads, Facebook, and next we're going to tackle Microsoft ads to put it on the Xbox platforms.
Facebook is where you got me.
Yeah.
You were putting it on the chamber member to
Right.
member.
Right.
And that's all you're talking about. And guess what? After watching that for 6 months, I said, okay, I'll watch it.
Yeah.
Sorry it took so long.
Right. And
That's
we've won
okay
some
because it's
awards
like a lot
for
of
the
word of
movie.
mouth.
How do you win awards?
We did. We've won 3 awards.
Well,
2
actually-
international
Yeah,
awards.
right. There's a site called Film Freeway that has all the film festivals, legitimate film festivals listed. And so I went on that, and the first one that I entered it in was called the International Independent Film Awards. So I entered the movie, didn't think anything about it. And then a few weeks later, I got an email that said, congratulations, you've won an award. Honorable mention, International Independent Film Awards.
That looks good on your resume.
It looks good. And
absolutely.
then we just recently won another one for the World Fest Cinema Awards for that. And then it's been accepted into other festivals.
And
as
then the
well.
Creation International.
Creation International.
Creation
Film
International.
Awards, yeah.
We
Official
also
selection for that.
won.
So it's actually a good movie. I mean, they don't just say, hey, you won, now mail us $1,000. And
Oh no, you
No,
don't.
no,
No, you
no,
don't
not at all.
pay for it.
No, you
It's
just
that
pay entry
you
fee
have to
like
be
anything else,
selected
and you leave it up
out
to a
of-
panel of seasoned judges, you know, that are in the LA area or from
Right.
around the world, and you know.
And so we have all of the certificates and things like that, and you
Wow.
can add that onto your website, of course, and onto the Amazon Prime page. You know, so
I'm excited to
all
see
the
the
laurel
poster
leaves
you brought
and
me.
everything. So yeah, that's
So that's the different
oh,
awards. And,
no.
Oh,
it's
it was
flipped.
back to the next.
It's flipped.
I don't want to touch it.
yeah.
Those
That's
phones
okay.
are, you know,
I know,
and
they're
that,
so
that phone
sensitive.
was in the movie.
And
Oh yeah.
that was Detective.
Because that
Detective
badass,
Harris's.
Yeah, yeah.
detective, I go,
Yes.
he's got a pink phone.
Yes.
Detective Jones. Yeah.
Yes, we wanted it to stand out. So, but yeah, so these are the award laurels.
Amazing.
Yeah. So.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
Well, thank you.
Thank you.
Is that, you saw, we have 3 minutes left. We're talking about the movie.
Okay.
Yeah.
You want to talk about some of the other things you do over there at Miller
Yeah,
Bell?
another one of the things we do is, like Karen mentioned, is we do corporate and training videos, which we have throughout the years, and we've won awards for our productions throughout the international awards, and we do federal, state, and government bids because we're registered, you know, with the state and
Yep.
federal governments.
Yep.
And a lot of people don't know, we produced a TV show for the city of Riverside for 5 years. It was called
It
Riverside
was a
Today.
monthly half-hour TV show that highlighted things around town that they were doing. It was called the Renaissance, where they had invested
$1.2 billion
$1.2 billion
in
right
infrastructure.
before the recession.
So they needed
hit.
to talk
And
about it.
they
a
needed
little bit.
to let
Get the
people
word out.
know
People
what was
know.
happening. Why is there all this construction going on? What's going to be the end result? What do you
Right.
think about it? And then, of course, we'd go back after that project was finished and show them, exactly what it looked like. And
beautiful.
Right.
could be
And
used
also,
for-
now we've gone into the next phase of expansion, whereas we're FAA certified commercial drone pilots.
Ah,
And you have to have a FAA certification to do any type of business that's going to make money. So there's actually 2 of us in the company. Josh Hartley and myself are FAA certified. So with that, we can do aerial photography and videography, and we have 11 airspace waivers from the FAA and Plant 42
Yeah.
to fly out here in the Antelope Valley.
Right.
It's which, because of the restricted airspace,
this is stuff you have to know, and you can't just
Yes, you can't just
buy it off
fly
the
it.
shelf.
You really
and,
can't.
Right,
No.
because they are
They're
finding
cracking
companies
down.
huge for hiring
Yeah.
unlicensed pilots, especially realtors.
Right.
You
Yeah.
know, up
Gotta
So,
have your
Up to
stuff together.
$11,000.
Contact information for Miller Bell.
661-206-7728. Contact Gary, contact myself.
And MillerBellMedia.com or MillerBellMedia@yahoo.com.
And the movie is Game Over. Check it out. Thanks for being on the show.
Well, thanks for having us.
Thank you.